Hi, James Renault here. Was that a cool intro video or what? I didn't even pay for that. A guy named Marcus hooked me up with that video for free. Thank you so much, Marcus. Facebook Fahrenheit. This is an amazing software tool. First off, the price on this is extremely low. It's $9.95. And I preface this and I tell you it's $9.95 because I'm going to tell you where we're going with this. This software is meant for and will be sold for $99. That's what it should be sold for because it's that powerful. Don't let the $9.95 price fool you. That doesn't mean this is crappy software. This software is super powerful, it's super valuable, and there is a ton of features with it and a ton of different ways that you can use this. But we're selling this for $9.95 because we want to have that great feedback. We want to have all those people tell us that they're pumped to get this and to use it so that we can use this for the bigger launch. But I wanted to tell you first off, it's $9.95, not $99, because if I tell you, hey, we're going to sell this for $99, half of you are going to leave right there because they say, I don't want to buy this for $99. So just it's $9.95. You want to go ahead and get it now. By the way, I am not feeling good. I'm sick, so I'm going to be coughing. I can feel one coming on. But I'm here for you. I'm actually going to be live at the bottom of the thread for a lot of this, so you can actually see me typing and handling this launch. So let's get right to it. Facebook Fahrenheit. Facebook Fahrenheit, because this is hot software. First off, this is using API, so this is extremely white hat, even though it feels like black hat because you're getting such amazing information. But we're going strictly by their guidelines, so we're getting all of this using what they want, being very conservative with how we manage going after the data in Facebook. So we're totally going by their guidelines, using their API. For those that don't know, an API is a way for you to interface with a different application, specifically Facebook in this case. What this tool does, first off, I want to say this is like a Swiss Army knife. It's not just a smoking gun, one thing that you can do. People are going to use this for different things. Number one, you can use it as a time saver, which I think is one of the smaller benefits of it. You can use this as a way to spy on what's going on, basically for a bunch of different niches and a bunch of different things. You can use this as a money-making tool, and you can do this as a way to find business. All kinds of different aspects of it. And I'm going to talk about just some of those things quickly. I know you only have so much time. But there's going to be a lot of ways that you know and want to use this software that I'm not even talking about. So it's pretty crazy. Number one, I put in a keyword, whatever that keyword is. Let's say, do you like my curtains, by the way? I know they're real fancy. People always give me crap about my cheap curtains. Well, I don't care. I like these curtains. So I'm going to put in a term like internet marketing. You're an internet marketer, right? Internet marketing. Okay, I'm going to do a search. First off, I can change my results from 50 up to 5,000 if I want to. I can search pages, groups, events, and places, all four. Okay, so this is huge. I can separate them out. So we're not using the typical Facebook search where you get them all combined. I can break them out individually. So if I do pages, okay, let's do internet marketing. They're all going to come up now. When we see all the internet marketing results that come up here, first off, we can have all kinds of different advanced features. If I want to see a picture, if I want to see if I can post, how many likes it has, all kinds of different options here on the left, I can do that. I also have the ability to have certain filters. So if I want to see likes that are greater than 500, I can look at that, or less. A lot of times using this software, you want to see the different pages and groups that have a lot less likes and people talking about it so that you can go after them and get their business because you're going to tell them how to do it much better. That's one aspect of it. Also, when you're looking at groups, you want to look at the groups that are hot, and you can drill down to any specific niche. I don't care what it is. You want to look at plumbing. You want to look at knitting. A lot of times the boring niches are where you make a lot of money. Okay, I know someone that's making 100 grand a year being a marketer to the knitting niche. Okay, so that's just, that just tells you. It doesn't matter what the niche is. That's the great thing about Facebook. It's like, why do you go after Facebook? It's like, that's where all the people are, right? And there's a lot of people that spend their money on Facebook advertising. Well, you don't have to spend any money with this. It's free, and you're going to get that same power to go after all these different things, all these different niches. It's going to tell you what's going on, what's hot, because you can see it all here in real time very quickly. So if I go in here and I look at knitting, okay, I'm not saying you need to go after the knitting niche, okay, but I'm just using this as an example, a boring example. I'm sorry for all the knitters out there. I'm not trying to say it's boring, but to me it is, okay? So I come in here and I see the different types of, I'm just still on pages here, but I can see, okay, this has so many likes. I can sort on all these different columns if I want to. Make sure when you look at this software that you have it big, because there's many different columns over here to the right. And I'm not even talking about, I haven't even talked about the fact that you can export this, okay? So if you want to export this, you can export the whole list. Look at all these different results that came up here. I can see the page linked. I can see if I can post or not to it. I can do it by different categories. I can search by categories if I want to up here. So if you export this, you can get an outsourcer to contact them, do whatever you want. If we're talking about with groups, one thing that we just put in for a feature, we can get the group members as well, not just a group. So you can see how many group members are here if I choose that option. With the groups, let's scroll down. I can see whether or not it's open or closed. So that's a great tool to know whether or not you can get in there. Again, we can sort on all these different options. So the groups are all here with whatever particular niche you want. Again, I'm still staying with knitting, but you can go really in depth. If we look at, let's say, events, I mean, what's a great event? Let's say networking. If I bring up networking, I can see all the events now. It's not going to show you old ones because the events, you don't want to deal with events that are in the past, but I can see the events that are now, that are in the future, all in here. And again, one thing I haven't even mentioned yet, and this is a big one, I almost forgot about it, but if I right mouse click on any of these, not just with the events, but any of the different categories, I can view it on Facebook. So boom, I click it, it brings up the Facebook page just like that, okay? So it's just right there at your fingertips. Again, all this is exportable. If I look at places, let's say I'm looking for all of the plumbers in New York, okay? It doesn't matter what city this is. If you want something in, Bangladesh, this is going to find it. If there's people in Bangladesh on Facebook, which there is. Okay, so there's none of this, oh, it doesn't work for me because I'm in the UK crap. This can work for the UK, okay? In fact, I don't know what's big in the UK. I'm sure there's plumbers in the UK, right? Plumbers UK. Let's see. There we go. UK, boom, just coming right there. And it takes a little minute to get them all coming up here. But I could do plumbers, New York. Again, plumbers, I just came up with that. So I push play, and there's all the plumbers in New York City. So that's it. Boom, export the data. You do what you will with that particular powerful information. So it's amazing. It's quick. The filters are here. You're going to get all this data in real time using the Facebook API. So where do you want to go with it? Do you want to see what niches are hot? Do you want to see what's working on Facebook? Do you want to have access to all these offline businesses that need help? Do you want to be able to outsource this, export this data? You name it, you think it. I mean, if you look at something like, just thinking off the top of my head, if I look at pages for whatever, if I look at a page and it doesn't have a picture, for example, right off there, I know if it doesn't have a picture, hey, I can go to that person and I can tell you how to make a better page. It doesn't have to be, it's not about offline, online. If I see a page, hey, I can help you with this because, they don't have a picture, clearly there's a problem. They could do a lot better with that. If they don't have any likes, they don't have any people interacting with it, that is a need. That is a way that you can capitalize that and make it better. So there's so many different ways that you can use this. I mean, just getting those phone numbers, getting those leads, seeing what's out there. If I want to look at, again, the knitting niche, okay? I just started, I don't know why I'm focused on the knitting niche, but I go in there and I see how they're just so passionate about it. Everybody looks at kind of the mile high view and they want all those hits and they want to just like everybody to come. No, you want super targeted to a niche, and this is where it's at, because people, specifically with groups, that's where they're congregating, that's where they're hanging out, and that's where you need to go. Find them, get in there, do whatever it is you need to do. If you want to bring them onto your list, you want to interact with them, you want to provide quality to their group, potentially get them to go to your group. There's all kinds of different ways that you can do this and basically set up your own communities. My mind is just buzzing with all the different things you can do with this, because that's the thing. This is the base platform that's going to get that information to you with all of the millions of people, with all of their needs and wants in here. You're going to be able to see this in real time very quickly to do whatever it is you want to do. It's not a matter of me just telling you, you need to go after plumbers. I mean, that's just one of thousands, clearly, niches, okay? I don't want everybody talking about plumbers. I just came up with that. I don't want everybody talking about knitting. Okay, whatever it is that you want to do is internet marketing, whatever. You go in here and you can attack it using this software. It's freaking crazy. For 10 bucks, it is a no-brainer, okay? I'm so excited about it, I'm not even coughing. I've been coughing all week, so Pick this up. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to love it. Whether or not you use it today or you use it a month from now, this is using their API. It's going to be there for you. And this is just an amazing product that will be taken down soon and sold for $99, and it's a bargain at twice the price at that. So get yours for under $10. You're going to love it. I'm so pumped. Everybody's is pumped about this product, and you're going to love it, okay? Thanks so much.